Here we have a 2015 Volkswagen Passat. This one comes in the limited edition trim level in platinum gray metallic, and then we have the moonstone gray leatherette interior. And the powertrain consists of a 1.8 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, made it to a 6-speed automatic transmission, and that gives us 170 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque. So as we come around to the front end here, we have our halogen headlamps, halogen fog lights. Still a pretty nice look for this 15. And just a little bit of road debris on that front bumper there, but this one's still in pretty good shape for the mileage and the year. And then down here we have 17-inch wheels. A little bit of curb rash there, nothing crazy. Now as we come around to the front door panel here, on the driver's side, we have our power door lock controls, power mirror controls, and we can adjust when we pick a side, and then we can offset it there. And then we have one-touch automatic up and down windows on all 4 doors, rear window lock here, and then we can also pop the trunk from up here as well. And pretty good size storage in the door panel, and then a bottle holder there. And then headlamp controls are here. You can pull up for the fog lights, and then you can set it to auto, off, or turn the lights all the way on. You can tilt and telescope your steering wheel manually, control the brightness for the gauge cluster. And then here's our power driver seat, and we do get power lumbar support as well. I believe that's 2-way. But I have that seat up front adjusted for someone of my size, being 6'3" with longer legs. So we're gonna go ahead and check out the rear leg room. And very impressive back here. I'm actually quite surprised. I mean, my headroom, I got about an inch or 2 of headroom. It's fantastic. Seat back pockets on both sides. And I can fit my feet all the way underneath the seat for I have it adjusted, and then still, again, several inches between my kneecaps and the back of the seat. That is quite surprising in a good way. And then cup holders in the middle here. And then grab handle. We can hang a small hanger hook there if you need to hang your shirts up. Head off to work, and you have a little space there to hang smaller objects. We're gonna come around and check out the trunk space. And very good cargo space for the segment as well. And I like that we have a small barrier here, but it's a wider area to put objects you don't want to roll around, but you want to keep them separated. And then we do have a floor mat here. And then if you pull that up, underneath, it's our spare tire and jack, if you ever need that. But I'm gonna go ahead and fold this down. So we're gonna take a look at that when the rear seat's folded down, how much space we can get. And there's a look at the back end. And there's our exhaust there. And then there's also a button if you want to open the trunk as well. Now, fuel filler here, just click that, and then cap is there. And then when you hit that lever, you pull on the seat here. I knew that was going to be an issue. These just start to wear over time for whatever reason. You have to like pull up on the seat first, and then it'll do it. But that'll fold flat, and you can run longer objects through there. And then you just lock it back into place. And then we have a 6-way manual front passenger seat here. And then a lockable glove compartment. And well, here's a window sticker. A huge shout out to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this vehicle today. And you all can pause anywhere you need to if you want to take a closer look at the window sticker. And if you're interested in the vehicle itself, I'll leave a link below in the description so you can check that out. Very impressive highway fuel economy though. And sorry for the wind, it's about to start getting extremely windy out of nowhere. This weather's been crazy, but again, pretty good condition for the mileage in the year. This one has, I think, a little over 80,000 miles. Yeah, I think it has 81,000. But let's go ahead and take a quick look in the engine bay. That's where that is. And there's that 1.8 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. And if you want to find the release for the hood, it's right there. You just click it in after you pop it from the driver's side. But now we're just going to take a quick look from the driver's seat. So leather wrap steering wheel here feels nice. A little bit of wear just from scratches over the years, but nothing terrible. And then I do like that we have the clock here. Hazards are there. But down to the radio here, we do get AM, FM, XM radio. And then we can go through our different sets of presets. So you get up to 12. That's pretty neat. And then you can go to the stations and actually scroll through. And then the touchscreen does help having that there. It's just a little hard, it's a little gimmicky, but. And then you can hook up a USB if you want to listen to music. And then you do have the option to connect your phone as well. No Bluetooth audio on this one, but you do have a CD drive there, 6 CD changer in this one. It's part of that limited edition. Then you have 3-stage heated front seats, and then your AC controls and all that are here. And you can control fan speed, fan direction, and then temperature down here. And with this one being a limited edition, you also get the backup camera. Underneath here, there's the 12-volt storage for your phone. And then the shifter here, you just pull the lever for the 6-speed, reverse, neutral, drive. Then you can go into the sport mode. And then you can also, from drive, manually shift there. And then emergency brakes there, 2 cup holders. And then you have an aux input and a 12-volt there. And that's how you can play the audio through the phone. Sunglasses holder. There's a look at the back seat from up here. And then dome lights are here. I do like how those look. But over here to the left side of the steering wheel, we have our voice recognition controls here. And then
no phone connected. Please connect a paired phone. In order to pair a new phone, please search for.
I didn't know I was going to keep talking, but then we have our Bluetooth control here, volume control, and then track list or radio station presets we can go through there. And then cruise controls are going to be right here. So you can turn that on, off, and cancel there. And then you can set and resume. Then you have your high beams, blinkers. And then over here you hit this button and you can toggle between what you want to set the radio to, a few other features as well. And then, like I said, 81,608 miles. And then you can control whether it's your trip settings or whatever, you can reset that there. And then windshield wiper control is going to be here. One time, you have your intermittent low, high. You can control your intermittent here. And then pull up here for front wiper fluid. And you can toggle your gauge cluster there. And then a little storage pocket there. Push button start. And then finally, we have our key fob. And then the panic button on the side there. But now let's go ahead and take this 2015 Passat Limited Edition out on the road for a test drive. So starting the test drive here, I like the power that you get in the Passat, even with just the 1.8 liter turbo. And the 6-speed automatics I've always loved from Volkswagen because they just feel good, just how they shift, being able to manually shift. And the turbo pull is very good here. But I'm gonna put it into the manual mode. And And I'm gonna see how it does getting on the interstate. So again, the shifts are so clean and the car listens to you when you tell it to shift, which I love. We're gonna set the cruise on here, do about 73. So ride coming down the interstate, of course, this has been recently paved, but still very impressive. And it's pretty windy outside, so I'm hearing a little bit of wind noise coming from right over here somewhere. With the wear of the vehicle, it might be the seal on the door, something like that. But what I will say is getting that 8-speaker upgraded sound system with the limited edition, it's really in your face. Now, it's not as good as the optional upgraded sound system you can get, let's say, in the highest trim. I can't remember if it was Harman Kardon for this year, something like that though. That sound system is pretty great. But again, this 8-speaker with the 6-disc CD changer, it's a pretty nice system all in all. And this one's in pretty good shape for the mileage as well. And it's been through the service team over at Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro, and they have a pretty rigorous checklist they go through to make sure that it can be sold, and this one met all that criteria. So again, good shape. So again, in terms of how this car drives, having that 184 pound-feet of torque is a huge help, especially on the low end. Coming out of a corner, I don't feel a lot of lag or anything like that. And the turbo just feels very nice. But the 6-speed shifts so well because you're having less gears you're having to fool with, especially when you're manually shifting. It's pretty simple finding that point of pull where you can really get the boost from the turbo. But around this price point, can't remember, I'll leave a link in the description again so you all can check this car out for yourself. But especially with this kind of mileage, it can be kind of, you might be a little iffy about getting a Volkswagen, specifically this Passat. But my little brother has a 15, I think his has like 120,000, might be a little more. And all he does is keep the oil change in it, and he said it's still holding up pretty nicely. Of course, you'll have maintenance you have to keep on, wear and tear items you have to replace, but really if you keep these in good shape, all the issues that come about are pretty much going to be maintenance. But all in all, it's a simple car in my opinion, in a good way. Only thing I would probably do is replace the headlights with LED bulbs. Probably not that hard. But all in all, just a good daily driver, and you're able to get that 36 miles per gallon on the highway. So if you're in the market for something that gets good fuel economy, you can get that, and you're not even having to go to a diesel Volkswagen. So again, pretty good transportation for the money, especially if you're wanting to save on fuel and you want to have pretty adequate features in today's society. But all in all, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2015 Volkswagen Passat Limited Edition.